In this video, we're going to take a look at the filter tool. Filters allow you to organize your data. They also allow you to hide data that you don't want to see. Something that is important to know that when you add a filter, anyone that has access to your spreadsheet is going to see the filter too. If they have permission to edit your spreadsheet, they'll be able to add filters and change filters. And if they have view access, they'll just be able to use the filters that you've set up. So I'm going to show you a few examples. In this example, what I want to do is I want to find all of the matches that the team called Ginger Snaps won. So I will start by selecting the range of cells. And to filter, I can either go to Data and create a filter, or I can click on the Create Filter icon. You'll notice that once I click on the filter icon, I'm going to see these filtering symbols within each cell. So in this example, since I just want to find the matches that Ginger Snaps won, I'm going to create my filter in the winning team column. And you see I have a bunch of options. I can sort, I can filter by color, which I don't have any. I could filter by a condition, so such as like text contains. So I could do text contains Ginger Snaps just to get the columns where Ginger Snaps is a winning team. I could filter by values, which is something that is quick and easy to do. So I'm going to clear out these. I can just click clear, or I could just deselect all of them. And I'm going to scroll down and find Ginger Snaps and click OK. And then I'll see that there are only 3 matches that Ginger Snaps won, and I can find out the teams that they beat. If I want to turn off the filter and just return to my normal view, I'll go ahead and click the filter icon again to remove it. Okay, another way you can use filters is you can apply filters to make things easier for collaborators in your sheet. So right here I have a standings tab for league. And what I want to do is I want to apply filters to the standings. This is going to allow me to quickly sort the standings. Right now it's sorted, it looks like by win percentage, which I guess is good. But so what I would do is I would select the range, and then I would apply the filters, and then this would allow users to, for example, they could filter by wins and losses, or they could filter and just show the teams in order. Right, or I can filter by the winning percentage, so I can see that Hot Snakes is in first place. Now you may be thinking setting up these filters each time can be time consuming, but Google Sheets allows you to save the filter views that you create. So to make things easier for yourself and for viewers, you can set up filter views. So it's really useful for honing in on the data that you want to see. Essentially, when you create a filter view, you're creating a filter just like I just showed you, but then you're also saving that view so you can quickly get back to it again without having to go through all those steps. So in this example, you see I have a workout log for student athletes when they worked out, and my goal is to just see Daniel LaRusso's workout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my data range, and then instead of clicking filter, I want to set up a filter view. So I'm going to click this icon. It kind of looks like a calculator. I can also go to my data tab and click on filter views and create a new filter view. It doesn't matter which way you do it. So I'm going to create a new filter view. And again, I only want to see Daniel LaRusso, so I'm going to use the filter in column A. And I'm going to deselect all of the other items except for Daniel LaRusso and click OK. And now you'll see I just have a list of Daniel LaRusso's workout. To get out of this filter view, I will go ahead and click X. And what you'll notice is when I click on the filters view icon again, instead of me having to go through all those steps, I can just select the filter I created. Just to make it easier, once a filter is open, I can use these settings to rename it, or if I want to get rid of it, I can delete it, but I can also just type in the name right here. So I'm going to call this LaRusso because that's a lot That's a lot more telling in this list than filter 1. All right, I'm going to close this out. And you can see here is the filter. What's nice about the filter views is they can be used by collaborators, even the ones that just have view access. So I'm going to bring over this tab from my other account that I've shared this file with and have given view access. And notice that even with view access, the viewer can see the filters. So if they wanted to see this data, they could just go ahead and click on the LaRusso filter and see the workouts. One thing you might be noticing is in filter views, you see the option to delete all filter views. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. This will not delete the filter views that have been set up by the editor. It's only deleting the viewer's filter views. So when I reload this page, if I come back into filter views, it's there again. So a viewer cannot delete the filter views that you've set up. And then also one thing to point out is if you're a viewer on someone's file, you can create your own temporary filter view, even if the editor hasn't set one up for you. Right. Another thing that is useful to know, I'm going to move this back to my other screen, is in a lot of cases, the people that you're sharing spreadsheets with won't know that they can go to data and check out the filter views. So what you can do is you can send them a link to the filter view you created. So you can watch when I click on this filter view, the link up here is going to change. Right? And what I could do is I could copy that link and send it to a coworker. Let's say it's Daniel LaRusso's coach. They would paste that link in, and then they would just get that filter view. So that's a pretty detailed account of filters and how to use them and how collaborators can work with them. I hope you learned a little about it and can use filters to help you display your sheet and its data in new ways. Thanks for watching.